Welcome back. Today I came on my scooter to this beautiful place to talk about nature, to walk around, to relax, to dedicate time for myself. So we're gonna go into the woods. Let's go for a walk. Before I go, I want to mention something important. You gotta simplify your life if you want to be happy. If you have a lot of stuff in you, a lot of responsibilities, the wrong responsibilities, then you're heavy and it's noisy, just like this. You see all those cars behind me? All these people living the stressful life because they gotta go to work to pay rent, which, yeah, of course, you gotta pay rent to live here in this society. But I mean, you don't have peace. You don't have a time for yourself. You gotta always be working and making money to pay bills. That's what I mean. You need time to do this, to walk outside, to go to nature and enjoy and breathe good air. You see, the trees will suck in the carbon dioxide from your body. When you breathe out, you release carbon dioxide, and then they take it in and they give you oxygen. So if we go and we cut down the trees, we're killing ourselves. So it's always good to go into nature. I'm moving to a tropical area very soon. That's my goal. That's what I'm working towards. And in the meantime, I'm showing you that while I'm here in the system, I'm taking time for myself. Simplify your life. Look for ways to pay for your stuff that doesn't hinder your freedom to be you and express who you are and do your thing. Because before I was just doing what everybody else was doing and I was super stressed out. So I'm here walking in nature, enjoying myself in this day. And let me tell you, in order to get what you want, you gotta do a self-check. You need to spend time with yourself and with yourself only. Like doing things like this, meditating. And you don't have to get out. You can be in your house and meditate and relax and just calm down, calm the mind down. No noise, no one talking to you, no television, no noise from the streets and people and the city and the lights and all that stuff. This is silence. Look around. You hear that? Silence. The trees, like this guy right here, they are teachers. They don't move. You see? They tell us to be still. Everything is green. The neutral point. That's how you get access to your higher self. It's within, meaning quiet your mind and listen to the silence. That's how you get answers. That's how you get downloads. But in order to receive downloads, you gotta clean your body, which is a biochemical computer. And once your body is clean, your antenna will be receptive. And then you can get information and downloads. And that means going back to a natural state. So, no junk food, pure water, pure air. This is pure air where I'm at right now. If you live in a city with a lot of noise and fumes from cars and factories and all that, you're living in hell. This is a wake-up call for those who are ready. Listen if you have ears to listen. Have time for yourself. In astrology, the first house is I am. I am, the individual. The only thing that is in existence is the self, split into many selves to have diversity. Diversity comes from division, split into many things, into many parts. I just saw a beautiful butterfly. And so, wow, so many ways. Look at that. I can go that way. I can go this way. I came from back there. It's like a labyrinth in here, so I'm just gonna explore. And so, yeah, you must spend time with yourself. In astrology, I am is the first house. That is your responsibility. The first responsibility is you. And that's how you take care of other people, because now you're being yourself and you're doing your thing, and then you're being an example so that other people can follow that example and be themselves. That's how you help other people. If you see a homeless on the street and you give him $1, you gave him food for a day, or $5 or whatever. If you see a homeless on the street and you help him with $1 and you tell them, listen, you can go do this. What are you good at? Give him a little book to read or something. Now you gave him food for life, because now you're giving them the answer to get out of that state. Of course, it's up to them, but that's the best way to help other people. Be an example. I am talking to you on my phone right now, through my phone, and you're watching me on the other side of the screen. That's how I'm helping you. I'm being an example. I'm telling you what I went through, what I'm going through, my life experiences, how everything changed. And because of that, I made the decision to go online and start talking about changing your life. You can do it. I've done it. I'm gonna record more clips later and show you how I have changed my life, how I changed everything to that, so that I can be in a better state, in a more, what's the right word? My life is not heavy right now. It used to be heavy. Now it's in a lighter state. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Meaning, I don't have a lot of things on top of me, hindering me or holding me back from doing things like this, because I have to rush and work to pay bills. Just to let you know, a quick hint into what was going on in my life before. I was working 10 to 12 hours a day just to survive. Horrible. But I went through that experience to know what it was like to do that. And then I decided to let it all go. And I'm going to show you in a different clip. Let's go back to what we were talking. Nature. Again, in my previous videos, if you watch them, if you have seen them, I always mention that nature is green. Look, it's there. It's proof. Nature speaks for itself. Even the floor, man. Look at that. See? Green is the neutral point. An electrician has a positive and a negative cable. It's usually red and black. Red for positive, black for negative, and then green is the ground. The ground cable, neutral. Look. It's beautiful when you wake up and you can see these things. There's nothing like these, guys. Connect with nature to change your life. A lot of people want to change their life, but they are not willing to do what it takes to let go of the worldly things, materialism. Yeah, those things make our life easy, but it's not about making your life easy. It's about living and enjoying the experience of life itself. This is living. Working to pay for material crap is not living. That is becoming a slave to desire. I don't know if you can hear that, but the wind is just blowing right now. The sun is in my face. And I'm just looking at how peaceful everything is. This is our nature. We must wake up. The true human food is fruits and vegetables, but fruits mainly. We are fruitarians. That is the true fuel for the body. Your body is amazing. It will adapt to anything you're giving it, even if it's meat, to survive. But the meat is destroying your body. The meat is extremely acidic. So the body starts to deteriorate, There's a lot of damage being done to the body when we consume flesh. That's why I stopped eating flesh, in the beginning of 2018. That was my resolution for the year. So I took 2 weeks and I just ate vegetables. Obviously I did it wrong. I only ate vegetables because I didn't know. And I felt weak because I was missing the energy part, which is the carbs. So then I went back to eating chicken for 2 weeks, only chicken. And then I went back to say, I said, okay, I'm gonna go 100% full in, because on those 2 weeks, even though I felt weak, there was a big change in my body. I felt clear, clean, no more, I didn't feel uncomfortable in my stomach and my gut, no more pains. And the thing that really got me was all of a sudden I was able to think clear. And I was not aggressive anymore. We all are aggressive at one point of our lives or another. It doesn't matter who you are. If you eat meat and pork and all that, you are very aggressive because that is the fuel you're putting in your body. Once you start eating from the earth, you neutralize yourself in the green zone. Look around. Again, I point that out so that you can see that it's the color green. Eat green. Okay, vegetables are green, most of them. Some of them are red, you know, tomatoes, and although tomato I think is considered a fruit. But the point is that we must eat from nature. Neutralize yourself by eating from nature. Not meat, not flesh. That's how I've been changing my life. And it's a journey. I keep on improving myself. Listen to that. That's, I don't know if you can hear the bird. Might be hard to hear with this. But yeah. The whole point of this is to show you that there's a better way of living, and this is the only way of living actually, to be natural. There's only one truth and fact. The only thing that exists is the truth. Anything outside of that is lies, is fake. What do I mean by that? Nature is the truth. It is the truth. It is enough proof around us. You see nature, you see the cycles in nature, you see how rain comes down, how it tells you before it's about to rain, how you can plant food based on the moon cycle, the right way to do it, or the right time and the wrong time. If you want your hair to grow, you cut it when the moon is growing, not when the moon is, I believe it's called waning, waxing and waning. So when the moon is growing, that's when you want to plant your stuff and you want to cut your hair. You see, all these things we knew and we forgot. It's time to wake up, go back to nature, live in harmony with nature. This is the time. 2020 is the wake-up call. 2020 iVision. It's a symbol. Now we're getting consciousness, more awareness, and we're realizing what's really happening. I'm gonna take a quick seat here in this nice tree or trunk that was cut down. The silence is incredible here. Let us remember who we are. We are not a label. We're not doctors. We're not lawyers. We're not plumbers, computer technicians, drivers. We are source energy. We are infinite. Those labels will hold you down if you believe in them. You see, believing is one thing and knowing is another. If you know something, you don't need to believe. So by doing research and by wanting to know, you will find. It is written in the Bible, and the Bible is an astrological book, by the way, that if you knock, it should be opening to you. If you ask, you will receive. So ask the universe that you want to know the truth. That's what I did. And the universe took me to a path. It was hard, it was tough. Showing me what was going on in my life and how I was doing things wrong, and that showed me the way to get out. Because we're not prisoners of circumstances, we're prisoners of our own mind. and the way we're programmed to think and believe in things. See, believing is part of the age of Pisces. It's the two fish, one going this way, one going the other way, symbolizing I doubt and I believe. That's when religion came in really hardcore, so that we can believe in something, because Pisces represents the dark ages. Dark ages, there's no light. So we are lost in the darkness, and there's loss of consciousness. We don't have consciousness. We don't remember. So we must believe in something. Now we shifted into the age of Aquarius. Now we know. That's Aquarius motto. I know. But you will only know if you search for the truth. It is your job to do the work, not anybody else's. It's your job. That's what I did, and I'm here to show you what I did so that you can do it. I am not better than you. I am just like you. Okay? So, let's keep walking. I just love these hikes. They're amazing. You see, I have a lot of energy. My sun sign is Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. It's about thinking, communication. It's the twins. It's a dual processor in my mind. I get ideas really fast. I can communicate fast in a clear way, even though English is not my first language. Okay? Because that is the energy of Gemini. It's communication. So, I started researching and going deep into my own natal chart, and I found out many things, not just about me having energy, but the energy of Gemini and where it's placed in the chart is going to affect your life. So I have a lot of energy, and I like to go on walks. That's how I can release this energy. I play sports sometimes, like I like to jump and do things like that, but I prefer to do this. This is amazing. So know yourself. And the way to know yourself is to learn how to read your own chart. I have 3 videos, very simple, in a very simplistic way. I show you how to read your own natal chart. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. How to read your own natal chart. I'm gonna post more videos in the future showing you more things into detail, but I purposely only use those 3, or I uploaded those 3, because those are the beginning steps so that you can get started and learn about yourself. So I have my sun, or the sun in Gemini is on the cusp of the 7th house towards the 8th house. So the 7th house is the house of relationship and marriage, and the 8th house is the house of hitting stuff. The house of death is the house of Scorpio. It's the house of transformation. So naturally, I'm going to be speaking about hidden things. Hidden things like astrology, which is considered an occult science. It's been hidden for thousands of years because it's been prosecuted by the Catholic Church, because they wanted dominion and force people into their fake ass beliefs to keep them slaves. And you do that by controlling the mind. They don't let you think for yourself. No questions, just follow. Follow orders, obey, consume. And that's the result, the way we're living today. So once we start waking up and think for ourselves and understand who we are, we can function the way we're supposed to. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna do some more walking and enjoy my time. But I'm also glad to show you that this is the way. This is the way to find your answers. You must be in harmony with nature. We must live close to nature, eat from nature, drink pure water, breathe pure air, get the sunlight. This is vitamin D. You don't need to take any pills. Just get the sun. See? The sun's hitting my face right now. It's amazing. You must live in a tropical environment because the sun is strong enough to give you the vitamins. If you're too close to the north, where it's cold, you won't get enough vitamins in your body. You become weak. You become pale because there's no sunlight. You're not absorbing melanin. Okay? All these things that I'm telling you, I've learned from other teachers. And some of the stuff I've gotten my own downloads because I started doing the right thing. getting close to nature, drinking the best water I can find, because you can't find pure water here in the city. But do not drink tap water. That's a big no-no. Okay? So thank you guys for watching. Hit a like if you enjoyed this video. Share the video with other people that might be interested. And I'll see you soon on the next one.